Right, hello. This is going to be a blog about the Harchester.net update because the website is closing tomorrow or today or whatever day it is, because I do this blog on Friday morning to be precise, so it is actually tonight. The time is 5:44 a.m. I've not long finished my dinner. I know, mad, but I hadn't had no dinner for like a while, so I had to go and get something. So I had a few hot dogs and some chips and so on, and watched a bit of MTV Cribs while I was eating it. So basically, I've finished it now. So doing this blog before I go to bed, and then it will be sleepy time. Yes, I know. Um, Basically, my original one was a little bit long, so I had to do this one again. And my original one, I was actually nearly naked, and I was going to say that wouldn't that be the end of all end of the Harchester.net blogs, because it'd be like naked blog for the it's not the naked chef, it's the naked blog, as they would say. Not Jamie Oliver style, but So but I wasn't fully naked. I only had the top off, so I think we'll be glad that never came about. I'm sure. Um, so what can I say? It's been a roller coaster ride since I joined that website many years ago when Dream Team was active. Basically, my favourite show of all time, as people may well know by now. Um, I don't actually watch any old reruns, sadly, but I might go back to that one day. I might actually decide to spend my Sunday nights. I might go through all my well. You see, that's the problem. I've got half of them on video, or most of them on video, so I can't really do that. As I'd like to go back and revert to playing them. So I think I would have to decide maybe to go on to my something, maybe DVD. I don't know. Or I can do video first and then go onto my DVD and play all that I have. I do have all episodes on DVD and video. Well, not all of them on DVD. Um, I think I'm missing a few off video because I never did the first series. I think I've got one whole tape of the first series, which is something like 3 or 4 or 5 episodes. Might be a little bit more, I don't know. And then I've got about 2 videos of series 2, which is pretty much all the which is again about 10 episodes, because I think some idiot wiped off one of my videos and I wasn't a very happy chappy. So that happened, and basically, but series 3, right up to I think it's series 8 or something, or series 9, I can't remember which. I have all episodes on video, and I have the rest of them on DVD because we exchange for video to DVD. But anyway, yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride. I remember when it first, way back when we had all these old members like Andy Ansar and people who don't really post so much now. And we have people like we've got the older people. The older people are still there, like Stevie D, the mod, yes. Um, and of course people like Scott's Hardman who left and come back, and I remember he used to say to me about helping me on my posting because I was that poor back in the day. No one noticed I was that bad. I was not really a noticeable guy, and now it's suddenly turned tables because we've had loads of things happen while I've been on .net, and I have to say that it's been good and bad. I've enjoyed a few people on there. There's been a few people I haven't enjoyed. Not naming no names, but there's some idiots on there. Lots of them. I mean, it outnumbers the actual good people on there, I think. Um, and I think it goes, like topics that was only a week ago, the stupid topic about Americans. I posted that one up because, again, it was a stupid American. She thought I was a bot, then she thought I wasn't English. So I'm trying to tell her that I am bloody English, British, and whatever. Posting, you know, and the bloody idiots of .net, so I know, and you know who you are just talking a load of crap about me, as if I'm a psycho killer or things like that, and it's just a load of old cobswallop. I mean, you're on her side, really, aren't you? Most of you. I bet you're like, oh, the American, yeah, I'm on her side. What? How can you be British and on the American side? Fucking pathetic. That's what a lot of you are. Absolutely fucking pathetic. Can't believe it. Anyway, But then again, I've got a couple of people on there like Dino and Tom and AJB who'll stick up for me basically, and they are the cool guys on there. You know, they're the ones that again are worth my time. If I go onto the new website when it starts up, they're worth my time. I'll stick up for them if they stick up for me. Friends are friends. That's what it's all about. We speak on MSN. They know who I am. I mean, it's hardly as if I'm going to go round and kill them now, is it? No. As all my other friends know that on the internet, what I do. I speak to them in a friendly way, and they get to know me, and that's what it's basically all about. But you see, some people on Harchester.net don't think like that. They think, oh, I could be a psycho killer or something. Don't really know whether it. Just get over yourself. For crying out loud. I guarantee you, I bet you're on there, and you probably have a police record. And I don't. I'm never going to get a police record, because I basically am a good guy. So, I'm never going to get one, but I can guarantee you there's a couple of people on Harchester.net who probably have a police record and are more dangerous to society in this world than what I am. And they have the cheek to call me a dangerous man or something like that. Fucking can't believe that, can you? But this hopefully will be the end of the blog for the old Harchester.net. We are moving to a new site, as Fletcher's announced. Hopefully there'll be a few more women on there, and obviously a few more new members who we can get to know and so on. And we need a few more women because there's not many of them, and I've been very lucky to meet a few off. Well, not technically meet, but speak to a few of the women on .net. Some of them I don't no longer speak to because they just don't speak to me. I mean, I used to text one of them, but not text for ages. And some of the older gang, as I would say, some of them have come back. Some of them are piss asses. I'm sure they know who they are. I'm sure you don't want to know no names. But things that we get up to on MSN, and then all of a sudden, I don't want him on my bloody MSN anymore. And you know who you are. And then there are people that are just quiet. I mean, come on, stop being ignorant, please. I'm not always on MSN. Obviously, what I do, go and speak to a few people on there. Hopefully, they will be there to answer and not be ignorant. But I guess some people want to be like that, so I have to deal with it. And then I've been lucky enough to have Laura from .net on my Facebook, and she was cool. I mean, literally, spoke to her for like the first time on MSN, and it was just funny, and it was cool. It's like having a conversation with Dino, Tom, and AJB and people like that. You're a Matthews and a few other people who basically, I think that these conversations are great, all of them together, and it's like all the good guys until well, obviously I can't tell them to piss off, but people like AJB will actually invite loads of people in there, so now we get the mixture of good and bad, and people like Badu, yes, I don't want to say his first name, but Badu and all these other people that just happen to come into our conversations. And I know that some of them don't like me. Well, who cares anyway, but I know that they come into our conversations and we can't help that. So, anyway, enough about that. Hopefully the new site will be good, and we'll still get the great mods on there like Norman Monroe and Steve D and things like that. And in my original post I did have a little bit of singing into it, but I've stopped that on this one. I mean, I was actually going through the singing of the blue tones and squeeze before I stopped. Don't know all the words, and I think Steve D would have thought, loving that. But anyway, that's all I've got to say for now. So keep checking all my blogs. Bye for now.